This is playoff football in Chicago. The cold, the wind, the snow, and these Bear fans wouldn't have it any other way here inside historic Soldier Field. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson. And he'll power his way up near the 25. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made by Mike.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Foles. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Foles with a throw caught by Patterson. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
First down, here's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
This one brought in by Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
And
that's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll throw again. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Cousins again. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports.
Bears 3, Vikings nothing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Cousins. And it's caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd down, it's Patterson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Smith on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Foles. Open man is Connect, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Foles. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
Here's Patterson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out. bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And Rudolph has it left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 50-yard line.
Second and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They go play action. Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. First and 10, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And 5 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Danny Trevathan charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
It's second down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Brings up second and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Vikings.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
Cousins on first down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Bears 17. Vikings 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Cook. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Running for it. Here's Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. Then the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
Cousins.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And
a 1st down throw for Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down, Vikings.
Cousins now from the 50. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st down, Minnesota.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Anthony Harris on the tackle.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Take 4. Take 4.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Here we go. Check 50. Check 25.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Foles. Eluding the pressure. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 at this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check, 59, 59. I got it. Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike is 59. Yeah, that's right, that's not
And that'll set him back 5. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Off the play fake, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today,
touchdown, Chicago! Cordero Patterson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is now 24. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Cousins. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for Justin.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, Cousins. And that's caught by Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. First down, here's Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
To number 19.
Adam Thielen, 26 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Cousins again. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run with Patterson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 43, check 3, check 3, check 3. Watch the win.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. 45 the mark. Check 31, check 31.
Here's Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The Viking ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
At the 22-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike. Check 9. Check 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and 8.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Abdullah to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Down Vikings.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Cousins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Complete.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Johnson. No gain on the play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
At the 34-yard line.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means offensive.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
On the keeper. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Check, 154, 154. Let's go, Abby. Let's go, Abby. Tell me what you got. What you got, Abby? What you got, Abby? Give me some. Give me some.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game.
Tonight's final score.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.